Hi, you're watching Trial by Game, and we are playing Civilization 5. I've got the bindings pulled up right now because one of the issues that I'm having right now is that I cannot use the home button to get back and forth between big picture mode and Civ 5. But for right now, I just wanted to show you guys exactly what all of the bindings are so you can have a little frame of reference for how I'm playing the game. Although, to be honest, I don't know all of the bindings right now, and I'm having a hard time remembering all of them because, truth be told, I don't usually use all the bindings when I play the game. But let's begin and see how we do. So one of the main concerns that I've got with playing Civ 5 has to do with whether or not I'm going to be able to play on the couch. I think that this is a big concern for everybody, and it's definitely doable. There's no question that I could play. It might be a little bit of not a strain on my eyes, but it might definitely require a little bit of... It would require good eyes, essentially. I've got one friend who I was doing a live stream, and we had the chat on a window about the distance away from the screen, the same distance away from my screen as my TV, and I know he couldn't read it. And I think there are a lot of people who don't have perfect vision but don't use glasses, or at least don't always use glasses, and those people might be a little bit annoyed by playing this game on a big screen. If you already know what everything costs and what you want to buy, definitely you shouldn't have too much of an issue. But if you don't know where everything is, that will probably be the biggest issue for you. Stuff like this up here, the turns, turn 1. If you need all of this information, just letting you know what your science is increasing each time, what your gold is increasing, how happy everybody is, your culture. And quite frankly, you won't be able to read all of that very easily. You'll definitely be able to do it, but I'm not sure if I'd recommend it for your vision or otherwise. As far as actually playing, it feels really good. It's a slow-paced game, and that's one of those things that I've mentioned a few times. I feel like slow-paced, turn-based games are going to be the most accessible. So with your left stick, you can control the camera. Your right controls the mouse. You've got movement with your left trigger. With your right trigger, you can click. You've got to end a turn. So let's move the camera a little bit so that you guys can see everything a bit better. I can press in and it'll end the turn. That does have the unfortunate effect of, while you're getting used to where the dead zone is, what I just did was essentially click accidentally. But once you've got used to that dead zone, you don't need to move at all when you start a new turn. In general, I can see this going really well. There's not really much else to say. They've got hotkeys for advisors, I believe. In here, up here, you've got essentially everything that you need. If you're a very skilled Civ 5 player and you do rely on hotkeys a lot and you really do like to go quickly, this probably isn't for you. But for your casual gamer interested in kind of zoning out in that trance that is playing Civ, this is going to be completely adequate for you. I would say that as long as you're willing to either find a lower resolution, maybe something in the modding community can figure that out. I'm not sure. There might be a mod that already exists that gives a little bit more focus to things. I don't think that there's a huge ability to mod the UI in Civ 5, but I could be wrong about that, and I'd love to be proven wrong about that. Nice. But right now, I would say that as long as you're comfortable, you should be completely fine with 1080p from... I've got my couch about 13 or 14 feet away from my screen, and it's a 50-inch television. But if you're doing something a lot further away, or if you've got a lot smaller of a television, you might have a bit of a problem. You can switch to... In the options, you can go into video options and you can change the screen resolution to something bigger. The issue that I was having was that I couldn't find other 16:9 ratio screen resolutions. So I didn't do a completely thorough investigation. I kind of got bored after a while of looking. But you can also pick something that is a bigger resolution and then just deal with the screen being cut off a little bit. They've got I think they've got some 16:10 resolutions that are a little bit smaller. So that'll blow up your screen a little bit. But it would be amazing if they did have some kind of way of increasing the overall size of the text. But beyond that, if that issue gets fixed, I can see myself having a lovely lounge around on the couch playing Civ 5. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a ton more of these videos over the next few weeks, playing everything from turn-based RTSs to games like The Sims to first-person shooters. So if you're interested in watching everything like that, please check me out and have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching.